I am right now in Calgary. Um, Calgary, can you guys see me? Everything's good. Like it's good on the screen. I know I'm moving the computer, but it's good, right? There's no, it's not skipping for you guys or anything, right? Okay, great. Anyways, I'm in Calgary right now. As you can tell, I did some golfing with Brian today. Him and I went out and it started to rain, so then we decided to come back in because him and we got a sinus infection out here on the road. You gotta understand, we are exposed to so many people in the fan clubs, the VIPs, and everything. It's virtually impossible to not get sick. So anyways, it started raining and it was kind of cold up here, so we decided to come in. I was a little upset because I'm working on my handicap, trying to work on being a better golfer. But anyways, yeah. So I got a little bit of a sinus infection and a little bit of cold thing. But anyways, I wanted to say again, this was not only the makeup for the chat that I was going to be doing in December after tour, when I had actually sent out the Christmas card. You guys got the Christmas card, right? That I actually personally handwritten wrote it, on. You got it? Okay, good. So you got the Christmas card, which is really great. And then that card, that was to get you guys to join the fan club again, so that I was going to prove to you that I was going to be more active on the fan club, and I was going to give back even more. But anyways, and then I was going to do this chat for you guys, but then unfortunately, Q passed away, which obviously everybody knows how sad, and it just pretty much uprooted our whole world. We didn't want to talk to anybody. Christmas was ruined. New Year's was ruined. We didn't care about anything. So it was horrendous. So obviously everyone knows what happened. So that's why I didn't get a chance to actually fulfill the actual chat with you guys. So I wanted to show you that I am still dedicated, and even though things have been really busy, when it comes to getting married, from the TV show, from the Backstreet Boys to doing a new album with Jordan Knight, all these other things that are going on, that you are still important to me. And the memberships at the nickard.net, even though we own .com, I can call it .net. Got more swag. Anyways, so I'm giving you a little update about all the different things that are kind of going on. This is a day off and everything. But I wanted to say that, it's just, it's important that you guys stay members at nick.net. I know that it may seem as if I'm not involved, or it may seem like if it is a boring place, let's find cool ways to sort of make it more interactive. I have one idea that I actually came up with today, which I wanted to share with you guys. What I wanted to do was try to call the people from one of my favorite gaming networks, Steam, and see if they would allow me to sort of use their hub, or maybe just be able to put a link on nickard.net to where we can, all the members and the followers could play each other online, on games actually through Steam, but we create a nickcarter.net sort of community. So only the members can get in and play, and then you guys we can host game night or whatever you want to do. I just think it'd be cool because it's one thing to talk to each other, but why not go into a virtual world fight each other, play with each other, co-op with each other. I think that would be a cool idea. So I'm gonna try to talk to the guys at Steam, which I really like their company, and see if maybe they'd be interested in that. So maybe they can help me host it through. That could be one thing. Another thing too is go back and to actually try to find some cool, maybe some cool competitions, things like that. Also had another idea too, which I thought was a little lame. I don't know if you guys would even care about it. I have a lot of songs that I've actually produced, sort of just production by itself. All they are, they don't have any lyrics on them. I haven't had a chance to actually do any lyrics on them, but what I might do is a little room or a little place where only members can hear just tracks, their beats. So I mean, they're instrumental. And I'll create them along the way. But it's more of like a creative fun zone where you can come and just hear unproduced music that is completely owned and produced by myself. That way I can get opinion, advice, and maybe some directions that you like. It's just another way of my sort of artistic freedom that maybe you guys could go ahead and check out. So anyways, I don't know. Maybe is there any ideas for merchandise that you guys think would be cool? Some sort of shirt that we can make, that'll be the first question I'm going to ask you. Actually, interesting. License plates, autograph stuff. So you want more autograph stuff? You guys actually care about my autograph? Why? Can somebody tell me why? But yes, I saw that. I took NyQuil last night and knocked the phone down. If you're under 18 years, I'm sorry. Don't tell your mom. Tell your dad. Like first. So I want to give you a little, tell you a little bit of what's going on. Okay, yeah. So if you have any ideas for merchandise or anything you want, vote on it. Maybe set up a blog or a something in there. Everybody do a voting system. Say somebody take it over. If Amelia, she helps run the site. Amelia, if you're online, do the vote on Chaotic online, and also do it on nickcarter.net to where to vote, and then do a competition and tell me what you would want more to have. Because I think it'd be cool to put some more stuff in the store and make it more legitimate. Shit. This website needs to be like kind of cool and interactive. I'm trying to make it as much as like the Buccaneers.com as I can, but it doesn't really work. Anyways, that's where I go all the time. So I'm gonna tell you some cool stuff real quick. I'm reading a book right now. Has anybody ever seen the? So Amelia, are you on? Is Amelia on? Is Amelia on? Who's not? Okay, she is. So go ahead and take care of that. Make sure you start like a blog in nickcarter.net, something that where I can go and actually see everybody, and see the voting system. Put something down like in a list, and then do those. You guys all get involved, right? And then I'll try to make it happen for you. Okay. The other thing is this book that I'm reading is have you guys ever seen the movie The Shining? I'm sure you've seen the movie The Shining. Okay. So there's a sequel to The Shining. You know what movie that is? Or book that is? It's right here. Called Dr. Sleep, the new one by Stephen King. So, I recommend reading this book. It's really great right now. It's really long, and I find it interesting because a lot of what Stevie I've really read what it was, from the perspective of being inside his mind and thinking of stuff a lot, um, instead of the actual action, he's thinking a lot inside, and so you can't tell what's going on, and it's really crazy how he writes. I think to be in the guy's mind. Anyways, that's a good book right there to read. Doctor Sleep. What else can I go? I guess we can. Oh, and that's what I was going to get at. The movie Evil Blessings is definitely taking a turn. I'm sure that all the things that have happened, but it's taking a turn for the better because now it's going to become more of a psychological horror movie versus a gore and campy type movie. So it's going to be more mature. It's going to be more real to life, which is going to be great because it's going to have a lot of actual real life situations in the movie that I'm going to be acting out. Okay, so I'll be acting out these things in the movie, and there's going to be a lot of metaphors. It's going to be a lot of parallels. It's going to be really fantastic. I think you're going to love it. And so I'm getting the script rewritten again. So that's really good. And I look to shoot that 100% beginning of next year. That's happening 100%. The only thing is, what we're doing now is the money that was generated from Indiegogo is still aside in a holding account for the actual movie, so that when we finish the screenplay, then we're going to send the screenplay out to investors worldwide. Hopefully someone will come on board and feel like they want to put a lot more money into the movie, as well as some of my money, my personal money, and maybe even do another campaign of some sort. I don't know, but if we can get an investor involved, then what will happen is that'll put the movie into full production. Movies cost a lot of money. I mean, at the end of the day, I want this movie, and this movie is my first movie. It has to be right. It has to be perfect. It has to, the first one out of the gate has to be great all around, which is why it's taken so long to write the screenplay. And at the end of the day, if this is the only movie that I make in my life, and then I'm a Backstreet Boy and I'm a singer, which I hope it doesn't happen that way, then at least it's going to be the best damn movie possible, and it's going to be along the lines of some, I don't know, you're going to love it. It's going to be twisted. It's going to be like Alfred Hitchcock type movie. It's going to be dope. You're going to love it. Also, let's see, what else? So I'm going to open up the floor for some questions. If you guys have any, I'm going to try to answer you. Go for it. So BSB movie, that's by, I'm sure you'll know who it was, but so the BSB movie is, they're talking about it going to the Toronto Film Festival, which would be really, really great. So we take it there and then release it. It's going to be a big theatrical release. That's what we want. They want it to go, and we want it. Managers, production team want it to go into theaters. That's what we want. We want everybody to see this movie, and when you're playing your Xbox or your PlayStation, pops up, right on, you see Backstreet Boys the movie, show them what you're made of, and it's going to be great. There was a couple people who actually had some screenings of it, some fans who were chosen, and I remember that some of them were a little. I talked to one person in particular on a Skype chat, and she was mentioning that I had come across a particular way that was like they had never seen before, and that's what it is. You're going to get the real, the insides of the Backstreet Boy world that you've never seen before, and it's gonna be really something special, I think. And then on another note, my favorite horror movie. I just saw that. My favorite horror movie. You know, it's interesting. I guess you could say Aliens is a horror movie. It's so sci-fi that I can't really, say that that's a horror movie. I'd rather say it's like sci-fi horror. If I guess the psychological horror movies now are the ones that are the best. So if I'll go into my iTunes list right now and show you. One of the most recent ones I have been watching, those. Now, I gotta say, The Conjuring was really good, and it's in my list right now. I know it's not one of the old classics, but it was really good. Sinister was fantastic as well. I've seen so many movies, it's hard to pick. It's hard to choose which ones I actually really like. But if I like the psychological. I go back into the old Alfred Hitchcock movies. Psycho was fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna take some time because I want to give you a good answer of a good movie. Because I want you to go watch some more movies. See, this is how I know that I've watched way too many movies. I have to Google the movies. I've literally watched probably over 5,000, 10,000 movies in my life. Who knows? I can't even tell you. Top 4 movies. Top 4. Basically give you my favorite. Hold on. Hold on. I mean, you could always go for the typicals, which is the Texas Chainsaw Massacres, but and I love those movies. The slasher movies. The Shining, obviously. But I want to make sure that I give you something that's just like artistically something. And like I said, The Conjuring, which just came up on this list as well. What else? This makes me need to go watch some more movies right now. One of these things jump out to me, I'm gonna be like, this is my movie right here. I've literally watched every movie. I gotta download. Looks like I gotta download the original House of Haunted Hill. I find myself watching a lot of old classic movies now because I think there was something missing, in a lot of the new movies that the old movies used to have. Obviously the drawn out Aliens comes up as number 14 on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm looking at. I mean, you could say Jaws is a horror movie, but I'm all about the psychological horror movies because. Ooh, interesting. I gotta download that movie. Movie I found called Repulsion. And look, it's like Roman Polanski's first English film follows a schizophrenic woman's descent into madness. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. Anyways, I can't really think of anything out of the box. But there are so many great psychological horror movies that are just fantastic. One that I had seen recently. Have you guys ever seen the movie? you guys ever seen the movie Dead? Basically, it's a freaking zombie movie with they're in the Dead Snow. You ever seen Dead Snow? It's really good, actually. Check out Dead Snow. And then, okay, now I'm thinking of the movies as we're talking about it. I really love Japanese horror movies and Korean horror movies. I think they're no disrespect to a lot of American horror movies that have been going on lately, but they were able to capture a lot of the horror with the psychological at the same time. So you know, Ringu, which is the ring in Japan, is fantastic. Ringu, and then obviously the other one where Sarah Michelle Gellar was in. Come on, I know you know it. Tell me what you think it is. The Grudge. Those were really good movies. The Ring and The Grudge. So, there you go. I just saw that. I have not finished watching Dexter yet. I am in the middle of I think it's like the 6th or 7th season. Basically, don't tell me anything. But what just happened was Dexter, okay, basically Dexter's sister just found out what he's doing. She walked in and caught him. That's where I'm at right now. Have you guys seen it? And obviously Lauren and I are hooked on, I mean, she got me into, she's like all in period pieces and stuff like that. She got me into Game of Thrones, and now I'm kind of screwed. So, are you guys watching Game of Thrones? So you like Game of Thrones, though? That's good. If you haven't seen it, you need to watch it. It's really, really good. It's epic. It's like you're watching a movie, like Lord of the Rings, constantly. Alright, so let's get some more questions going. Walking Dead. I love The Walking Dead. Yeah, True Blood. I actually stopped watching True Blood after the 3rd or 4th season. Let's see. What's Australia? You guys write really fast. Breaking Bad. Love Breaking Bad. This is basically my favorite show on television ever. Christina or Brittany? Brittany. Sorry, guys. Cruise. Euro cruise. We got to get on the cruise in America going first and foremost. We got some crazy things gonna go on that cruise. I hope you guys got your tickets. I know. There's still some cabins, a couple cabins available. So if you guys are interested, get your friends, come together. We're gonna party live. Favorite baseball team used to be the Boston Red Sox. And probably still is the Boston Red Sox. I think that's probably why. My favorite Bucks players. So let's talk. Actually, when it comes to baseball, because I'm not loyal. You call me fair weather. I just kind of don't like baseball as much anymore as I used to. And then basketball, fair weather only because I like good basketball. So I'll kind of lean towards really good teams, and then at the same time I'll kind of jump around if I'm watching. If there's a team I'm really like, I'm like, oh, I hope they win, or I hope that my team wins. When it comes to football, there's only one team on the planet. You know that. So let's talk about the Bucks real quick. Let's talk about the fact that I said last year that Shiano needed to be fired. We all knew that was the case, right? So now that he's fired, we get an amazing coach, someone who has roots with the team, someone who they're going to respect. And let's just talk about the draft. Let's talk about the free agent signings. Now, all of these are great on paper. I want to see it come to life, obviously, but it is looking really optimistic. So I look forward to actually finally having Legacy return to Tampa Bay. It's going to be really nice. Vancouver, can't wait to see you. Oh, can't wait to come to Vancouver. Definitely can't wait. Oh, you actually, do you like the Tampa Bay Bucks new uniforms? Do you like them? Well, you can be honest. Oh, you like them. You like them. They're much better. They're definitely kind of edgy. It's a mixture. I got to see the whole team on the field, to be quite honest with you. So, any other questions that you have? Anything else you can think of? European cruise would come after this cruise, and you know, if it goes really, really well, we're definitely going to put it on sale, and we're going to come over to Europe and cruise the Mediterranean. That'll be fun. Oh, yeah. Good question. The reality show is full steam ahead. It is just to give you guys a little bit of security in what you're watching. It is a positive love story, and it's I'm in a better place in my life, so I have no problem with showing that new place that I'm at. So the great thing about it is that, you know, it's not dramatic where you have to do a bunch of crazy stuff in order to make it entertaining. We're just normal, who we are, the normal banter, and people are liking it, and the producers are liking people. So it's coming out in September for VH1. The finale is actually an hour, so it's an hour episode all around the wedding. So you get to see the whole shebang and everything. Very emotional during the whole thing. So yes, I cried. And you get to see all those things on the TV show. You're gonna laugh your ass off. There's so much comedy in it, and there's so much it's real. It is who we are. You know, you get to have a direct peek into my life and kind of see what I'm going through. And not like you haven't seen it since I was 13, 14 years old anyway, so it's not like that big deal. But so I look forward to you guys seeing that when it comes out in September. So you guys like the after parties, don't you? Because we're actually debating on not doing them in the States. Just playing. We're gonna do them. Oh my god, that's mean. Oh, I'm not. Oh, guys, there's a basketball game on. Is it on right now? No, basketball doesn't suck. Who's my basketball team? Like I said, I am very. You call me very fair weather. I do have ties to Florida, so it makes me lean towards Miami substantially, or Orlando, or anybody else in Florida. But when it comes to basketball, if I see a team winning in the playoffs that I really like, and I think they've got some players, because I like to play basketball. So because I like to play basketball, I like to watch great basketball. And so, yes, I love the Chicago Bulls. Used to love them with Michael. To be quite honest with you, I'm waiting for
I was starting to become a fan of the Bulls again because of Derrick Rose. And so, that was, and then I just saw the Brooklyn Nets, they just lost, which kind of sucked. But I wanted the Nets to sort of do really well. And I liked them because I liked Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett. Kind of an old G kind of guy. I like the old gangsters. See a lot of hockey. Listen to a lot of Canadian fans. Really? Some Canadian fans on NickCar.net. You guys are so supportive. Thank you so much. And all you American and Brazilian and Uruguayans and Germanians and Grecians and UKs and China, Japan, Texas, Florida, Australia. I see you all. Okay, yeah, I got a lot of that. Yeah. I just want you to know that I'm dedicated to making sure that you are happy on NickCar.net. And remember, on NickCar.net, it's all about what you put into it. So you guys develop relationships here. It's a club. It's a place to help me grow. As an artist, it's your job to help spread the word, keep power going, keep the pride, keep whatever you want to keep going. It's a place to fangirl, like you just said, yeah, or fanboy, whatever. But just keep up all the support you can, and come here and, like I said, do those competitions. Be more vocal. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want to be involved in. Tell me what you want me to do more of. And, when I have time, I'll jump on and I'll definitely make more time. Maybe you say you wanted me to sing one more song. Alright, I'll sing a goodbye song. Oh, hey. My crack. Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna try to sing. Did not tune my guitar. I'm gonna kill Freddie. You know what song I'm gonna sing? I got sunshine. a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. Well, I can say what can make me feel this way. I can talking about my girl. I've got some sunshine, breeze in the trees. I got the sweet song under the beat. Well, I get you say what can make me feel this way, my girl. Talking about my girl. You say what can make me feel this way, my girl. Talking about my girl. I gotta go. It changes, Keith. That's what happens. I don't prepare, but I can do stuff like that. What's with the ceiling eye? What happened? Shut down and all the amber lights turned into red. In the silence of the cave, they decorate with velvet drapes. Outside you see the dark woods, but you don't know this feels gold ahead. Hold on, let go. Hold on, you know help is on its way. Rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up. The sun will come up again. Rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up. The summer will come in. Kiss you with honesty, love you unconditionally, just you to let you be, give you back your dignity, so rise up, rise up, rise up, yeah, that's only you can manage, oh, whoa, whoa, oh, manage, oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, Madeline. I'm sick and Alright. I want to say thank you. I'm sick of everything. Love you guys. You have a great night. I gotta get a good night of sleep. I'm gonna read my book, take a hot bath. And keep up the support on NickHard.net because it means a lot. It does. To know that I have you guys here. Okay? Love you.